But is it okay if a teacher says, I think slavery was bad? Is that okay?
No.
No?
No.
I know you all not going to believe this, but there are people in this country who want to deny the horror, the degradation, the inhumanity of chattel slavery. Yes, I am not making this up. And this is 2022 in America, where some folks, they don't want to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So follow this. So you're about to see 3 women tell a CNN host that teachers should not say slavery was bad. Not making this up.
Right now there's arguments about should we teach kids a more accurate history of America?
Race theory?
What'd you say? Here we go.
Race theory?
Race theory.
Is it the race?
Critical race theory. What are your thoughts on that?
You can teach it without having an opinion.
But is it okay if a teacher says, I think slavery was bad? Is that okay?
No. No.
No?
No.
What about this? They go, Nazis not good.
Nothing is bad.
Nothing's bad.
No.
And there's not much more I can say about this other than there is an utter failure within the education system and how Republicans are going all out to whitewash, to have revisionist history, and to just protect their fragile egos. So let's think about this. Chattel slavery in America started in 1619. Some historians may take it a little further back than that, but just basically the first enslaved Africans came to the colonies of Jamestown, Virginia. From there, other Africans were deported from Africa, stolen from Africa, and brought to this country and enslaved all over the colonies. And then slavery continued to persist even when we became the United States of America, that good old 1776.
Historians have known for quite a long time that by several orders of magnitude, the Africans in North America sided with London in that fight in 1776. They did not side with the settlers, except that the historians haven't drawn the inference, the reasonable inference from that they were opposed to the settlers' project. And when you fight a war and lose, as the Africans did, as my ancestors did, you can expect to be pulverized and punished forevermore until you're able to turn the tables.
Chattel slavery was forever. The child took on the condition of their mother. And in that case, if your mother was a slave, that meant that you would be enslaved too, for generations. And it was not until 1865, with the 13th Amendment to the Constitution, abolished slavery. We all know about the Civil War. This was fought over money. That's the bottom line, money. And whether or not this country was going to continue to have part of its population free and another half enslaved. But baby, make no mistake, it's about politics and money. And Africans were enslaved because they provided a cheap labor force. This country would not be the hegemonic nation that it is without the enslavement of Africans and then their progeny, African Americans, would not. So this country was built and created, and its status was created in the world because of slavery.
Mississippi said, "Our position is thoroughly identified with the institution of slavery." South Carolina cited hostility on the part of the non-slaveholding states to the institution of slavery. In March 1861, the Vice President of the Confederacy, Alexander Stephens, proclaimed that the cornerstone of the new Confederate government was white supremacy, or as he put it, slavery and subordination to white people was the natural and normal condition of Black people in America and the immediate cause of the late rupture and present revolution.
So the war was fought. Maybe we all don't know because these 2 women don't know. The Union won. 13th Amendment to the Constitution abolished slavery. The 14th Amendment to the Constitution gave citizenship rights. And the 15th Amendment to the Constitution gave voting rights to Black men. A lot of historians refer to that as either the Civil War amendments, the Reconstruction amendments, pick it. But bottom line is Black people are amendment citizens. So for anyone to say that teaching slavery as it happened, as just the raw, painful emotions of it, the gut-wrenching, snatching, stealing of lives generationally. I mean, if you were an enslaved person, you could not guarantee that you would live with your family for the rest of your life. You could be separated, auctioned off. Women were raped. Black women were raped. Black men were raped too. It is an abomination on the United States of America forever, ever, ever, ever.
It's totally manipulation and manufacturing a crisis.
Who's manufacturing it?
The Democrats, it's always a race card. I get so sick of it. We need to teach children to compete when the Chinese probably know more about American history than we do.
So we should teach better American history here.
Well, yeah.
It's like the history of America.
History of America.
Slavery, genocide, Native Americans.
No, well, no.
Not that stuff?
Well, not the whole thing.
Now, can this country do some things to try to atone for it? Absolutely. They need to get started real quick. Truth and reconciliation. But part of it is to make sure that people are taught history, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And there is nothing pretty at all about the enslavement of Africans and then their progeny. Nothing at all. So these women need to get a clue. These Republicans need to get a clue. Forget their fragile white egos. Let's just go ahead and teach the truth about slavery in the United States of America and the impact that it is still having on this very day.